Hi there! Today we're going to talk about what is a webinar. We're going to explain all about webinars, including how you can use them as a business, the tools you need, and how to create a webinar step by step. The word webinar is a blend of web and seminar. So a webinar is an event held virtually, attended exclusively by an online audience. This event could be a presentation, a lecture, or a workshop delivered over the web using web conferencing software. A key feature of a webinar is its interactive elements and the ability to give, receive, and discuss information in real time. Webinars have become a vital tool, specifically for businesses and educational institutions, to communicate with their audience regardless of their location. So why have webinars become so important in the modern world? Number one, global reach. One of the most significant advantages of a webinar is its ability to reach a global audience. This is particularly beneficial for businesses and educators who aim to extend their reach beyond local boundaries. The second reason is that webinars are cost-effective. Compared to traditional in-person seminars, webinars are more cost-effective because they eliminate the need for physical venues, travel, and accommodation expenses. And in the recent years, webinars have become much more interactive and engaging, which made them even more popular. Through features like a Q&A session, polls, and live chats, webinars provide an interactive experience that can engage the audience effectively. Another reason why webinars have become so popular is the fact that they can cover a vast range of topics and can be used for various purposes. That includes training sessions, product demonstrations, marketing, and educational lectures too. So the options are really endless. In my opinion, one of the best perks of a webinar is the fact that it has measurable results. Digital platforms used for webinars often provide analytics and data that help in measuring the success and reach of the event. Now let's talk about how businesses use webinars and go through some examples of best practices. The first use is for marketing and lead generation. Businesses use webinars as a tool for marketing products and services, attracting potential customers and generating leads at the same time. For example, HubSpot, one of the leading businesses in using webinars, uses the registration process as a lead generation tool. By signing up, participants essentially express their interest in the topic, which is usually closely related to HubSpot's offerings. This allows HubSpot to collect valuable leads for its marketing and sales pipelines. The second use, networking. Many industry conferences have moved online. Those good old networking events are now webinars with multiple speakers, breakout sessions, and networking opportunities. The third use, customer education and support. Webinars are an excellent way for businesses to educate customers about their products, provide updates, and offer support. Now, we will circle back to HubSpot a lot because they're really good at this. HubSpot frequently hosts webinars that focus on educating its audience about various aspects of digital marketing, sales techniques, SEO strategies, and content marketing. All these topics are closely related to what users can do with HubSpot's tools. So in a way, they're supporting their customers and educating them on how to make the most out of their product. The fourth use for webinars in business is for internal training and development. Companies utilize webinars for the training and professional development of their own employees, especially in organizations with multiple global offices. Companies like Microsoft and Google use webinars to offer sessions on product usage, software updates, and even skill development for their internal teams. And number 5, webinars for brand building. By hosting webinars on relevant industry topics, businesses can establish themselves as thought leaders, and that's how they enhance their brand value. Apple's product launch events, which are often streamed online, are excellent examples of webinars used for marketing and brand engagement. So the next important question would be, what makes a successful webinar? Number 1, engaging content and topics. The success of a webinar heavily depends on the quality and relevance of its content. It should be informative, well-structured, and engaging. HubSpot, for example, choose their topics carefully. They choose them based on trending issues in the digital marketing space, common challenges faced by businesses, and new features or updates in HubSpot's software suite. So one of their webinars might be titled 10 Innovative Email Marketing Tactics for the Year Ahead, which they know is a big concern for many of their users who want to improve their email marketing results. The second success factor is speakers. Choosing the right speakers for your webinar is crucial for its success. They not only have to be knowledgeable about the topic they're speaking about, but they also have to be engaging and know how to break the ice with an audience. HubSpot often features its own experts or invites industry leaders as speakers. This not only lends credibility to the webinars, but also attracts a wider audience interested in hearing from thought leaders. Factor number 3, technical reliability. Good audio and video quality, along with a reliable streaming platform, are critical to ensure a smooth webinar experience. You don't want to risk that. The fourth success factor is effective promotion. Successfully promoting the webinar through various channels like email marketing, social media, and partnerships is crucial for attracting a large and relevant audience. That's why you need to create some sort of hype for your webinars and give yourself enough time to promote them, and also give your audience enough time to respond and put it on their schedule. And last but not least, post-webinar follow-up. Engaging with attendees after the webinar can leave a lasting impact. You can get in touch with attendees to thank them and provide access to the recording or any additional resources. You may also encourage them to send you any follow-up questions. Now let's go through a step-by-step guide to help you through creating your first webinar. Step 1. Define your goals and target audience. Determine what you want to achieve with your webinar. This could be lead generation, customer education, brand awareness, or sales. You must also identify who your target audience is and what they're interested in. Try to tailor your content to meet their needs and interests. Number 2, choose a relevant topic. Choose a topic that is both relevant to your audience and aligns with your goals. Ensure that this topic is informative, engaging, and provides value. And when you're creating the content, research thoroughly to provide accurate, up-to-date information. Number 3, select the right platform and tools. Choose a platform like Zoom, GoToWebinar, or WebEx, the one that suits your needs. And when you're choosing, consider factors like your audience size, interactive features, and cost. You must also ensure that you have high-quality microphone, webcam, and a stable internet. And don't forget to prepare your visual aids too, such as slides, videos, or infographics. Step number 4 is to plan your presentation. Prepare a detailed script or an outline to guide your presentation and keep it on track. Then, you will need to practice your presentation to ensure smooth delivery and timing. You must also plan interactive elements ahead, like polls, Q&A sessions, or live demonstrations to keep the audience engaged. Step number 5, start promoting your webinar. Use email marketing, social media, your blog, and partnerships to promote your upcoming webinar. A great thing to do is to create an appealing and easy-to-use registration page to collect attendee information. And as the webinar approaches, send reminder emails or messages to registered participants. HubSpot asks interested participants to register for the webinar through a form on HubSpot's website. This form typically asks for basic contact information and sometimes a few questions related to their business or role. And that helps HubSpot in lead segmentation. Step number 6, conduct a technical run-through. Check your audio, video, and internet connection, and make sure that your presentation materials are ready and functioning. Try to also familiarize yourself with the features of the software platform you're using, like screen sharing, recording, or moderating the chat. Step number 7 is to host the webinar. And while you're hosting, the best tip is to begin your webinar punctually and follow your script or outline, and always keep an eye on the time. Step number 8, follow-up post-webinar. Send a thank you email to attendees, including a survey for feedback. You can also provide additional resources such as the webinar recording, slides, or any related materials. And of course, review the webinar's performance using analytics provided by the platform. This will help you understand attendee engagement and find out your areas for improvement. HubSpot usually sends a follow-up email to its attendees with a call to action, such as a free trial of HubSpot software or a consultation call. This follow-up is a critical step in nurturing the leads generated from the webinar. Step 9, which is the last one we have for today, is to leverage webinar content. You can do that by repurposing the content of the webinar. You can use the webinar content for blog posts, social media content, or in future marketing materials. HubSpot often repurposes the webinar content into blog posts, infographics, and social media content, and that extends the life and reach of the original material. Webinars are great for small and medium-sized businesses too. They can get you great exposure and put you at the heart of the local target audience. It's also easier for small and medium-sized businesses to nurture their leads. So don't be intimidated by hosting a webinar if you're not the likes of HubSpot or Google. Now, thank you very much for watching this video. We hope that you now have a better understanding of what is a webinar. At Profile Tree, we have created tens of webinars as part of our marketing strategy, and we've seen great results from them. If you need any help with setting up your webinars, we're happy to help you. Just drop us a comment and we'll get back to you.